very happy right now to bring in Canadian icon Howie Mandel. Howie, welcome to the Extra Hour.
Well, thanks. I'm an extra guest, I guess. I don't know that I'm an icon, but I am a little extra.
You're an amazing guest, and we're happy to have you on the show. And Howie, I guess I'll just kick it off by asking you, what have you been watching at these Olympic Games?
I watched the Canadian girls win the hockey, which was pretty exciting, against America. I've been watching. You know what's been kind of weird, and maybe it's just because I'm an old guy. I'm watching games that I really don't understand, but I'm fascinated by. I'm watching a lot of. I don't really know the rules when you see, like in this. There's a speed skating game where there's a group of three. Two of which keep their hand on the buttocks of the person in front of them. And then there's another group of three from another country skating the other way. I don't really know what that is, but it's fascinating.
Hey, it was fascinating to.
What is that?
You were talking about? Were you talking about the bobsled or the team speed skating?
Team pursuit.
Team pursuit and speed skating.
That's team pursuit speed skating.
Right.
Did that exist years ago? Team pursuit. I know speed skating. I know like the new stuff. Also another Canadian, two Canadian medals in the freestyle skiing.
The half
kind
pipe?
of.
Cassie Sharp.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did good.
She did very good.
Great.
Yeah.
Came close to the goo.
Came close to Eileen Gu. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
yeah,
you've been watching.
I have
a lot
been
more than you give
watching,
yourself
and
credit
then
for.
who wants to miss a minute of curling?
There's so much curling. Like every minute feels like curling. Am I right, Alex? Curling's been on the whole time.
The word minute and curlings don't even go together. It seems like hours and hours of curling.
But that's so Canadian, right? You know, it's
it really is. My dad was a curler.
Okay.
He was like on a league. I know a lot of people had parents that went bowling. My dad went curling. He had one weird shoe and a broom.
That sounds like a very Canadian story. I mean, all your American friends,
Canadian.
Their parents bowled. Yeah, that's a very authentic story. I'm
an authentic Canadian.
You were Jay Leno's Canadian correspondent during the Winter Games in Salt Lake in 2002. What was that like for you?
Just to be at the games. I've been at a bunch of games, not these, but not that I was invited to these. But I did it. I was in Salt Lake City, and I was doing a lot of hidden cameras at the time, so they let me play with security. But I got to see a lot of the events, and I went to the Vancouver Olympics and got to see the events. When you see it in person, you have less understanding of what's going on. I have no idea how important the commentators are to tell me what a triple Lutz looks like. I wouldn't know a Lutz from I don't know what to even compare a Lutz to, but it's a triple Lutz. I end up at the end of these games with terminology it's kind of funny to listen to the people, even in the freestyle skating and the jumps and the chases. That was a triple ollie with a flumba. He missed the flumba and didn't grab I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm fascinated.
No.
And Canada's doing good, aren't we?
Yeah, Canada's doing very well. Yeah, 24 medals and counting, I think. And Alex and I, for doing this show, it's just about edutainment, to use a famous term. That's we're always learning.
I don't know how famous that is, and I don't know how much education people are really getting out of this.
Yeah.
To be honest. But if you guys feel good about it, then I'm happy that you feel good about it.
Well, we do feel good about it.
Because I'm coming to you as the most ignorant guest you've probably had on this extravaganza.
Okay, but not for the next question, though, because you are a professional judge, and I would love to know which sport would you pick to be an Olympic judge at?
Luge. I mean, what's the judging luge? It's just the time. Judging luge is like, nope. That was it. That was judging. The top speed was 1 minute, 30 seconds. Nope. That's me judging luge. I think I can do the luge. I think I'm a luger.
You think you could compete in the luge? You think you've? I mean, they're going.
I think anybody can compete with in the luge. I don't know that anybody can win it. Lie down on a sled and just scream for 2 minutes. Isn't that competing?
It's like a Canadian roller coaster. That's how we must explain it.
It really is. Or I can be the middle guy in the bobsled, in a 3-man bobsled. Because that's an happening. That guy gets to walk into a bar and say, I was at the Olympics and I got a silver. What did you do? I didn't push off. I just sat in the middle and cuddled with 2 other guys. And we went really fast. And I didn't even feel the wind.
I love that we're getting a comedy show right now happening during
I don't know if it's a
this
comedy
interview.
show. I'm
Thank
not
you,
saying
Howie.
anything that doesn't exist.
Well, look,
Is the middle person in the bobsled considered an athlete? Making our country proud?
Yes, he
Name,
is.
you
Very
guys are the
important.
experts. Name the middle guy in the Canadian bobsled team. Go ahead. Let's see if I'm the only one that's ignorant on this thing. Don't look at papers.
I'd be blessed to be the middle guy in the bobsled. Howie, you have no idea.
This
You've
I
never
don't
seen
know
me
what
run.
this looks like wherever people are watching it, but on my screen right now, I feel like the middle guy in the bobsled. Am I in the middle of you 2 guys?
You are, yeah.
It's
It's
like
a Howie
you
Mandel
guys
sandwich.
stand up, and are we there yet? Are we there yet? I want to see your dives. Let me see some of
Yes,
your.
that's what we
some of your
want. We want
past
you to
work.
judge. Very excited to hear your take on 2 of
All
his
right.
Olympics. So he won silver
right.
in 04 and 08. But let's take a look at it's 2012. We're going to go first. His final dive.
Of course. Yeah, this is the last dive.
What's your take, Judge?
Well, no, I don't think you won the medal for that one.
No, no, not on that one.
No. I'll tell you why. Because what little I do know about diving is less splash, more good. Big splash, not good. So that was a big. You looked really nervous, and I'm not talking about your expression. I'm just talking about in that Speedo.
And I worn it all my life. But yeah, you're absolutely right on the splash. No good. That was definitely, and that was my last dive ever. By the way, I never dove again.
Well, going out with a splash.
That's it. That's it. I don't
That's
think
what you
Alex
did.
will even have time for the next one. Shall we ask him to maybe throw out some?
Are we on a?
some
You
Mandels?
guys, you don't have time for the next one. You're on a. This is a very tight scheduled show. Aren't they watching this online? If somebody is sitting watching this online, I'm telling you, they're not busy. Nobody busy is watching this.
Howie, everyone's enjoying this. Trust me, everyone's enjoying this. We've made time. We've dropped 7 other guests. We've made time to show you dive 2, which is probably one of my favorite Alex Despatie dives. This is his 2008 dive in Beijing off the springboard.
Oh,
What do you think of that?
well, not only was that perfection, did that win you that must have got medal, right?
That one got a medal. Yes,
Yeah, I
exactly.
can tell. See, I can tell. And because
Yeah,
I'm a good judge. But
that's
what
why
people
you're
don't
a
realize
professional-
is how hard, not the first one that you showed me, the second, I'm talking about the second dive, the second time you did it, people don't realize how tough it is to do it exactly the same in slow motion.
In actual
that's
real life
all
slow
core.
motion.
Yeah, that's a lot of core and a lot of training and a lot of time went into, the first time was perfection, but doing it again in slow motion, wow. Wow.
Howie, you should see him around the office here. He's just planking all the time in between guests for 5 minutes. He's timing himself to see how good the course still is.
So can I ask you something? You're no longer in the games. At what point is someone like too old or give up? I get football and I get curling. Like, God, you wear out that broom and you can't. But why did you stop diving?
Well, after that last dive, the first one you judged, my body said to me, "You're done, buddy. That's it."
Do you still like the pool? Do you still go to the pool?
I watch from afar.
And do you wear now full-size bathing suits now that you're no longer in the Olympics?
Yes, absolutely,
Good.
always.
Good.
First time he wore
Good.
shorts was right after that, actually.
Really?
Howie,
Instead of spending your days in your wife's panties. Go ahead.
Howie, this has been great. I know Canada's Got Talent is up next for you. When can we see that? When can we see more of Howie Mandel?
March 22nd. And I'm telling you, Canada does have talent. And obviously, I'm sitting right here with 2 of Canada's talents. But the truth is, it blew me away. And it is as good, if not better, than what I've been doing for the last, decade down here. So I can't wait. I think that we found a superstar. I really do. There is a golden buzzer that you will go crazy over. no splash.
If you thought that was great, wait till we're all sleep deprived on day 8. Follow the Extra Hour on CBC Sports. Follow it. Follow, where is it? Is it there?